All right, guys. So this is kind of a run through real quick. So this is on today. We're just kind of doing a little review of what we've talked about already for the atmosphere, because tomorrow we're going to have a quiz. So I'm going to go through real quick some of the information. Right. So first of all, right, the atmosphere, right, consists of mainly nitrogen. Right. That's kind of the overwhelming majority of the different gases here on Earth. Okay, and so only about 21% of that, 20.9 or 21% or so of the atmosphere is oxygen, right? The other 1% is made up of a bunch of other gases. So, namely, of those, your carbon dioxide levels. So, right, that is the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere if we're looking at it from the point of percentage wise. Okay, and so Earth's atmosphere, remember, we divide that up into layers of gases, okay, that surround the Earth. And so the atmosphere provides us with oxygen, nutrients, and then it also helps to recycle the water. Okay, and so some of the properties of the atmosphere that we talked about yesterday was the idea of its composition, its relative humidity, okay, and then temperature as well as air pressure. Okay, so right, so as we go through, right, so the atmosphere is divided based on layers, and all those layers are actually based on temperature, and I didn't mention that yesterday. And so, right, so each one of these layers, these layers, remember, are the troposphere down here at the bottom, okay, the stratosphere up here, the next layer up, okay, and so, and then the mesosphere up here, okay, and then the thermosphere, and then we'll kind of go over each one of those in detail. Okay, and so here's kind of a little bit better look at the pictures here, right? And so, um, right, and so, um, right. So the troposphere is all the way, it goes all the way up here to the top. So, right, airplanes, even commercial aircraft fly up here, the very upper layer of the troposphere. So remember, this is kind of where all weather occurs. So, okay, and so Earth's atmosphere, the troposphere, this is, of course, where most of the oxygen that we breathe, right? Like 99% of the oxygen. Okay, and so, of course, as you go up in the air, um, right, and so as you go up, of course, the temperature is going to decrease, just like when you go up in the mountains. That idea that as you're moving up, hey, the temperature will fall, right? Just like when you're up in the mountains, and so that's going to make it so it gets colder as you go up. Okay, and so, um, right, so the next layer, okay, so is the stratosphere, and stratosphere is, of course, okay, this is where your ozone layer occurs. Okay, and so, the ozone, of course, it absorbs and scatters those UV light that's dangerous to us, right? And so, okay, and so this idea that it's being scattered. Okay, and so as you move up in the stratosphere, the temperature is going to increase. Okay, so the next we have this is in the mesosphere. Mesosphere is you can think of that like meteoroids, right? So that's actually shooting stars as they come in. That's going to be where those meteors actually burn up. Okay, so or shooting stars. Okay, so as you move up in the mesosphere, the temperature is going to decrease. Okay, as you can kind of see on the diagram here. Okay, so this is temperature. So as you go up in the troposphere, right, it goes down and then it goes into the stratosphere, okay, going up, and then you go into the mesosphere, it goes back down, and then back up when we go into the thermosphere. Okay, so that's kind of a pictorial reference for you. Okay, so the top layer is the thermosphere. You would think of this as the top. Okay, so on your quiz tomorrow, you'll have to be able to put these in order. Okay, so those disturbances in the upper thermosphere, that's what we call the aurora borealis lights, okay, or the northern lights. Okay, and so that's going to be so as you move up in the thermosphere, the temperature is going to go up greatly. Okay, so hopefully that helps to kind of show you guys. And then you guys, like I said, you guys will have a quiz tomorrow. I'll show you guys where this PowerPoint is going to be located. Okay, so if you go in here to go to classroom, Okay, so I put a copy of this presentation in there so that way you guys could see it. So go in here, and of course you just do it by the date. So this is going to be the atmosphere kind of continued, okay, and that's where this presentation is going to be. Okay, so all right, and good luck tomorrow.